What's going on, you guys? Today we're going to be learning the song Toxic by BoyWithUke. Real quick before we get into it, I would like to ask that if you find this guitar tutorial helpful, that you please consider subscribing. That would really mean the world to me. Now let's get into it. You are watching Logan's Lessons. Capo, 6th fret. Let's start with the intro. We start with the D minor chord. To play a D minor chord, we're going to place our middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, our ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and our index finger on the 1st fret of our high E string. That's a D minor chord. Now, let's talk about picking, because this is going to be finger picked in the intro. We start with our thumb on the D string. Then with our index finger, we hit the G string. And then with our middle finger and 3rd finger, we're going to hit the B and the high E strings together. Like that. Then we go to a C major chord. To play a C major chord, we're going to place our 3rd finger on the A string, on the 3rd fret of our A string. Our middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and our 1st finger on the 1st fret of the B string. Now this time, we're going to play our thumb on the A string, our index finger on the G string, and our middle and 3rd finger on the B and high E. Like that. So, in context, like that. Third chord we have is a B flat chord. To play a B flat, we're going to place our index finger on the 1st fret of the A string. Then our 3rd finger bars across the 3rd fret of our D, G, and B strings. This one, we're going to place our thumb on the A string, our index finger on the D string, and our middle and 3rd fingers on the G and B string. So these two come up as strings. So, like that. So in context, then we have one more chord in the intro, which is an A major, okay? To play an A major chord, we either bar across the 2nd fret of the D, G, and B strings with like our index finger, which is how I prefer to do it. The other way is a little cramped for me, but do what's most comfortable for you. The other way would be placing your index finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, and your 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the B string. You can see why I'm a little claustrophobic here. Now, there's nothing wrong with this. Just do whatever's most comfortable for you and with your hands, but I prefer it this way. Okay, so you have a D minor, C major, B flat, A major. The A major is going to be picked the same way as the B flat. Very good. Immediately after the intro, we have the chorus. The chorus starts on the B flat chord. Then we go to an F major. To play an F major, we're going to place our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, our pinky on the 3rd fret of the D string, our middle on the 2nd fret of the G string, and our 1st finger on the 1st fret of the B string. That's an F major. So we have a B flat to an F to an A, then D minor to C. Now the D minor and the C split a measure, so each of these chords individually are half as long as the B flat, F, or the A. Now the chorus is going to be strummed. Let's talk about that strumming pattern. We have a down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Like that. I'll do that slow. Down, down, up, down, up. Do that with me. Down, down, up, down, up. Now when you get to the D minor to C, however, we're doing a down, 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 and into the other chord. So down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 down. But that happens 3 times, and then at the very last time, the 4th time through this chord progression, the chords change slightly. We're going from the B flat to the F to the A, and the A gets twice as long. So the end of the chorus, the 4th line, is B flat, F, A. So the entire chorus will sound like this. This is the 4th line. Right after that chorus, we have a post-chorus or a bridge or whatever you want to call it. It's pretty similar to the intro. We start with the D minor, it's the same picking pattern, but we have a pause in between chords. So you have that D minor, then a C. So those two together will sound like this. Then we we have our B flat. And here we go from an F major to A major. But those two split a bar, so effectively we just eliminate the pause in between those two chords. So the post-chorus will sound like this. D minor, C, B flat, F, A. Do that with me. And actually, that's what happens for the verses too. So after that post-chorus, we have our first verse. Then we have a second chorus, which is the same as the first chorus. Then we have a second verse, which is the same as the first verse. And then the last chorus, the only thing that changes is that you go through the chorus twice, okay? So whole chorus chord progression twice. But after that, to the end of the song, all you have to do is strum out the D minor chord just a little dramatically. And that is how you play Toxic by BoyWithUke. If you have a song request, you can comment it or you can DM me too. If you wish to be notified of future videos, hit the bell. I sincerely hope that you're well. Please do me a favor and hit that like button blue. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe too. I hope this video has been a blessing. You've been watching Logan's Lessons.